Hey everyone, Temporal here, and for this session we are reviewing a gold, mostly Brig player. I think we're going to see some Mercy as well, maybe close to a split. So Brig and Mercy here. If you guys are enjoying the content, please do like and subscribe, as that helps out quite a bit, and I really do appreciate that. Or if you are looking to get coaching yourself, you can join my Discord in the description below, see what rates look like, see what sort of promos, special events we have going on, all that good stuff.
I could have used a little more time to get ready.
Red fireworks use a strontium compound. Green,
I wonder if this name is more or less likely to get banned than some of the other ones. Okay. So, closing window. Closing window, the rain. Oh, got it. Got some rain going on. Some rain sounds good right now, actually. Okay, so you have yourself an Echo and a Genji, so you've got some good pocket options, and there's a Winston on the other team. This could be great. Could be great. So let's set up with our appropriate rewind here. Let's rewind a little just to sort of get into it. We have 3 armor packs. We'd love to find ourselves an Inspire opportunity with our whip shot. We might think about holding it for their monkey. Works for me. You're going to hit Genji again with a second pack. Great. I'd have preferred Genji there, but okay. No, it's not taking damage. You don't need to. Like, when you've got the full shield, you can afford to take a little bit of shield damage before you take that as health and vice versa. So you don't need to really be, like, dropping it to preserve it right there. But that's okay. It's not an amazing pack for your Diva. You're now going to be down to 1 pack because you just used one on the Winston. I don't hate it, but yes, it leaves us in this situation. Maybe that was meant for your Ana. That's fine. Yep. You are going to have to find an opportunity to get a whip shot off. Yeah, have not really had much in terms of Inspire uptime. And that was okay when you were rotating point, but remember, we've got to try and... We don't want to feed to get that Inspire off, but if we can't get a little bit of Inspire going, find ways to get a little bit in there to get the Inspire off and then get more passive with our positioning, we're going to have a hard time on Brig. Especially into the soldier pair. Like, their tank line is good for you as Brig, your DPS line is good for you as Brig, but their DPS line is going to be a problem. Didn't quite hit it. Okay, but like, is that really what you want? Like, yes, I know I've been going on a little bit about Inspire here, and it's true, Inspire's a thing, but don't you have people over here? Like, okay, yes, I don't really want to pocket my Diva, but like there's stuff going on here that I kind of want to be aware of. A whip shot on this Diva might have been easier. Unless you thought, does this come out? No, that's just you generically tagging that. Sure. You just lost. So this isn't really an ability usage thing. This is just a you figuring out what do you want to do thing. Like, it's okay to push the cart like you did, but then after you've got the cart as far as you're willing to take the cart, it's too dangerous. Then you go back and go, okay, I'm not raid boss Brig. I don't have rally, so I should go back and help my Ana rotate. I should try to play with cover because I don't want to fight this soldier and this Pharah at range. They're way better than that at me. But if I can hide behind cover, stay near my Ana, and from these places get packs onto my Genji and Echo when they try to fight the Pharah, that could work. Or now it's going to be your Widow and Echo, but excuse me, now it's going to be your Widow and Echo. Yes, but at least onto your Echo, occasionally, sometimes onto your Widow, occasionally onto your tanks. Like, you are going to be able to support the pushing of these guys. You just can't push them yourself. Words are hard. Not sure why you backed out. Where's your Ana? You don't really want to go frontline if she won't. Like, you don't... If she's just going to play super far back, you're kind of stuck going up to get some Inspire off of whip shot. That's true. But you mostly are interested in, hey, can I keep her safe? There are dive tanks on the other team.
I'll take care of you.
Unfortunate. You can't reach her. You had a chance to get Echo earlier, but you can't reach the Widow there. Don't push through. Why are you pushing through as your teammate is pushing out? Like, yes, she's going to push back with her DM. Yes, you have a teammate in here. Oh, you heard the nano. That's why. I didn't hear the nano. That's fair. Pausing sometimes takes away the sound effects. Yep.
No one can hide from my sight.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Sure. Because it's clean up, we can go with that. Now, can we pay a little more attention to our Ana? No, we're going to go front line. Go for staggers. Okay. We do have rally coming up.
Patching you up.
Don't stand in the open. Don't stand in the open with your shield. Get some cover. Preferably cover near your Ana where you can see your teammates. No, no. What are you doing? I do not need to, like, open rotate through here, and I do not need to, like, run up here and go fight them up here. I don't actually have to go up here to clear them. If I'm going to use my rally, maybe, but, like, I can be like, nope, I'm playing from here. If you come after my Widow, which is something you have to do to win the game, by the way, then, oh, you're going to be unhappy because there's a Brig. Instead, you're over here where they can potentially surround and fight you and outnumber you. You're not some amazing brawler until you pop that rally, and if you pop this rally here, well, your backline sure isn't going to get it. So I'd rather play into the strong win condition that you guys have set up, which is your team is also double poke at this point. And when you do that by playing shorter sight lines. And what does that mean? Well, really here it means sit in your cover better.
Let me touch that. I've got you covered.
This is better. You're controlling an important spot at least. Widow on the high ground because she's on top of the payload. Funny blah. Well, no, we need Echo. We had plenty of really? We have 3 packs. We throw 1 for Devo, which I'll live with. You have 3 packs, but your Echo definitely wants it, and you do have the DM covering it. Like, why do we hate Echo? Bye, Echo. Recovery rally. No, thank you. We wanted to be able to push off that rally, or we wanted it to be a recovery rally where they're jumping on our backline and we see them coming through the air with those dive tanks, and we pop our rally on top of our Widow and Ana, and they go, uh-oh, what did we just jump into? That's what we wanted. The position you got control of was good. You just didn't then use it. Why? Why are you walking toward this? You had plenty of ability to just go, nah, I'll preserve my shield. I'll just go over here. I'll just stand here. Plenty of ability to do that. Instead, you're like walking at it to make sure you shield it. That's just throwing away your shield. We would like to hold on to our shield. In general, cover would be lovely for this player.
Back to the drawing board.
It's like a bug zapper. Winston? Yeah.
Someone get that payload moving.
To be fair, I think most players on Brig's, first however long in the game would have qualified her as a pest, right? So bringing the bug zapper to deal with the pest, that seems reasonable. She asked for Fortress Delight. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Is your good? It's a lot of CC, but not much damage follow-up. Not that there was ever going to be much damage follow-up there. That's fine. You do not need to get more aggressive. You're good here. No. You were good here. You see how here you can support them, you can peek and support them, you can throw packs at your Ana if you have to, you can get in the way and whip shot anyone that tries to like jump across to get at your Ana. You can, if you feel the need to, potentially scoot up and whip shot for a moment and get back. Like, this is an okay place for you to be in. This is okay. You've sort of got this midfielder thing going on, but you've got cover. This I can live with. I like being in the open here less, though at least, you know, you have the bubble down. And now you're pushing up to the point. You don't need to push the point right now. If your Anna and you were rotating together to pressure the point, maybe, but I don't even think you'd want to do that. Like, right now, your Anna is like, I'm just going to hard heal the team, because if I hard heal the team, we're going to win the fight. And you're thinking, no, no, no. Your team's thinking, hey, we're going to fight, because if we fight, maybe we can win the fight. And you're thinking, no, no, we're going to push the cart. That's what we're going to do, and that's maybe going to loosen things up. But, like, this opens up the possibility for their team to go, no, we want to go after your Anna. And you can't do anything about it, and then the stronger win condition is gone by you splitting up here to go through the cart. Not really what we wanted.
Activating self-destruct sequence. Thank you. Do something! I got you.
Oh, I was muted. My bad. So here we are. Your cart's sort of your cover. I don't love it. Your Winston's already helping move cart. You're clearly not going to be able to move cart anymore, and you've forced the dive already, so we're going to turn around and deal with him, which is fine. But I would like us to pretty quickly be trying to get out here. I just didn't really want us to try to stay up here as aggressive as we did either. Like, pressuring as a group onto point can be big. You can help someone else. You and someone else pressure point well. You just by yourself, not actually that durable. You with an Anna, ooh, that's durable. You by yourself, not so much. You with Winston, not so much. I'd rather let Winston do it himself while I throw packs and maybe get some whip shots off.
Back in the fight. Get behind me.
You support. Where's your team? Where's your team? Good. You checked for them.
I'm under fire. I'll take care of it.
There's your second one. Okay. Crunch is experiencing some pretty rough thunderstorms, it sounds like. Pushing with Rally. That time shielding made a little more sense than last time, but we're still not doing enough with our Rally. Rally is the one time we can get a little more aggressive. Not the one time, but the main time we can get a little more aggressive. The gods themselves are watching this fight, I suppose. Okay, okay. Did the gods want to know how to play Brig properly? How to use cover? How to pay a little more attention to their Anna? Really? Here's the thing. You're not actually supposed to just, like, blitz Winston down, out damage him thing. I mean, you can blitz him down. Excuse me. If you hit the stun, sure. But I'm looking at this, and it's like, oh yeah, hey, there's a Winston there. We look at this and go, okay, our shield's already broken. Doesn't really help against him, except it means we don't have our stun. No shield means no stun. I don't really need to walk in and fight him at all. If I don't have my stun, there's no reason to be in the bubble. The reason that I go into the bubble as Brig is I go into the bubble to get the stun off, and then actually back out so my Anna can heal me. That's kind of how I think about this as Brig. But you've now whip-shotted. I guess you do stay out of the bubble. You just keep trying to brawl rather than drop. That's fair. I mean, you shouldn't be trying to fight, you should definitely had room to actually drop. Giving up the high ground is way better than giving up your life. And yes, Genji still would have gotten that elimination, very likely. But we'll live. Well, we won't live, but hey. Nice crunch. Zeus wondering the eternal question, how to get out of gold as Brig. Okay, this is not Brig or Mercy. I have been duped. Okay. Sure, but you don't need to push further. Sure, Trace was doing it with you. This is over. Why are we still going forward? Why are we still going forward? No. And if we were, it was to get up here so that we could be like, no, I'm going to move you out type thing. I'm going to maintain this corner. But that's not what you did. Once your tank was out, it was time, or Tracer was out, it was time for you to get out. So you throw the first half as Brig, then carry Lucia the second half? That's an option. Some healing order for your diva. She probably got like 30 health out of that total. No! Amp heal while you're all by yourself. Really, it's just a greedy amp heal to get you health, which you realize and go to speed to try to get to people that you can then use heal on. But that was just a mistake to click in the first place. Like that was, you didn't want to use that amp. You were okay going, hey, I'm either going to heal for a second regularly and then amp speed over, or I'm going to amp speed my way over and heal them up. That was kind of selfish. That's the word I'm looking for. Words are hard. To be fair, Brig can't have stopped that all by herself either, but she could do more about it than Lucio. It was nice to see you paying attention to your end though. Speed for self-destruct, in theory heals once you're in. Speed for the way back was for sure the answer. Definitely speed to get your team back there. Okay. I think you're gonna go back to Brig.
Score.
I think you are.
0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Clearly main support player though, if we're gonna say Brig, Mercy, and Lucio. But that's good. I like it when people build their hero pools to fulfill roles because it gives them more team options later. Back to our Brig. It's important to amp heal after eating a health pack. Is that like the mini version of winning a team fight and then dropping beat? Is grabbing a heal after amping heals the mini version of that? Not quite as BM.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was a little woo all over the place fast there. Okay. Sure. They'd shown they weren't going to dive you yet. That whip shot is fine. Great. You're going to give her one? No, you're not. I'd have said give her a pack when you're at 3.
Feeling better?
Jeez, I'm so tired. Sorry, guys. This is not going to be my best quality work. I am exhausted, but you guys deserve some content because you are awesome. Hey, Gamebuster, good to see you. Yeah, I can't really get into it, but we had some things that effectively carried over or were a result of yesterday that had to be dealt with today that were not Overwatch related. Not trying to do less content. We're not trying to scale down. Just kind of happened that we had a little bit there for a couple days in a row. Okay, so now we're on Mercy. We have ourselves a Reaper and an Echo. So usually Echo would be our choice. We see a Reaper, great. 40% Reaper, let's keep this heal beam on him. We aren't going to need to change targets, so we can close the angle while keeping the heal beam on him. Works just fine for me. Is Gamebuster looking for a review? Oh boy. That could be awesome tomorrow. A review right now, like I really don't think you'd get my best work, Gamebuster. And I'm sorry, because I know I delayed you last time. Yes, but I'm usually like, hey, can you do it right next? That's true. That is you. I mean, I'll do it if you want, but like I said, I know I'm not doing my best work right now. Okay. Sure, you can heal that if you want. That's, you don't care about that anymore. And now you found a target to damage boost? Healing, and it doesn't do anything here. Sure.
Heroes never die.
Yeah. Fine. I don't know why you're popping Valk when your Reaper just got 2 and you have Duplicate going. I don't know why we feel need to pop Valk. Like, your Mercy play made sense mostly before this. You had some, hey, you're doing nothing when there's an option to damage boost things. When you were on the Ana there. But I'm looking at this, and there's just not a really good answer. Yes, they have Nano going, but like you guys have, you actually even have self-destruct. You have self-destruct. You have this. You're up 2. You have Echo. Like we don't. Excuse me. You shouldn't have this. It should be Echo plus self-destruct. More than enough when we're up 6v4 to have our 2 ults answer to your 1. Not answer, but on the board at the same time. Sent the code. Okay. Oh, and Gamebuster ordered a new car. Okay. Is it a tank buster, DPS buster, or support buster? Ah. Now we're having fun with puns. Okay. It's an Orisa. Congrats, Gamebuster.
I'm taking care. We still need you. I like this. Thanks for the second chance.
You don't have to stare at her. You're gonna keep on damage boost. You don't have to stare at her. You don't have to stare at her. You know when her health bar tilts down. Like, you know when her health bar drops, so you can use that as information and choose to look another way. Yes, you can see this way right now, but where are your eyeballs? I bet your eyeballs are right here. I bet they are. Sure. Okay. Swap to Reaper. Slow swap to Reaper there. Honestly,
Don't stop now.
we want to be quite a bit faster on this Reaper. So here you are. You own your Echo. You're just settling for your Echo because there's not a better option. Your Echo can break the shield faster, or your Winston can get a little help for the fight. It's a diva, so Winston's going to get a little help.
Don't stop now.
And I totally get it. You're like, hey, I was healing the tank. The tank is still in need of healing, but this Reaper is about to immediately become the more critical target. Even if proportionately their health is the same, the Reaper is closer to the opponent, and the Reaper has a smaller health pool. And the Reaper will be able to do more if we damage boost a shot. Like, that's got more end the duel potential. Not that I'd actually recommend damage boosting a shot right now, but I would like us on the Reaper, not the Echo. And we stay on the Winston. We stay on the Winston here. Excuse me, it was Winston before. Now you could go, hey, I'm going to not finish healing Reaper, for example, and boost someone that has ranged power, like Echo. That would be fine.
Damage increase. Damage systems increase. I'm taking care of you. Help me.
It's fine, you're just trying to make them control the cards. It's not happening. Boost him, boost him. Boost him. Good. Not a ton you can do to help that. You're gonna go from here. Sure. It's a balanced enough fight. That's not gonna go your way, but was balanced enough. Maybe it is gonna go your way. Your team took angles. Those are powerful.
I'm taking care of you. Damage increase.
Stabilize her a bit. Stabilize her a bit.
Mercy in the high top
Sure. You're trying to. You can't. Yep.
Let's get you back out there. Nano boost at minute. Heroes never die. Damage increase.
I don't love it. I do get it. Like, you're thinking,
Let's get you back out there.
this fight is real. Of course this fight is real. Our Reaper is eliminated. How can this fight be anything but real? And I do understand that. I do. But Valk isn't really going to help you, because it's like, ah, yes, I'm going to Valk. Well, Valk might potentially let you get some combination of these three. But there's not really a way where your Valk is going to let you help the person who's actually in trouble, unless they're able to get out on their own, and help your teammates. It's not, if you had a big front line with multiple divers, sure. You had a McCree up there, sure. Right now you actually have the stronger backline, and that's generally where your Valk would go, but this isn't threatening enough yet. D.Va sort of has to get out mostly on their own, and then they can be backed up with the ranged support, effectively speaking.
Nano boost at minute. Heroes never die. Damage increase.
Sure.
Die sterben nicht.
Okay.
This is not the end. All systems
Sure.
Your support has arrived. You've got this.
There you go.
Heilstrahl activated.
Alpha Mercy. Wins with the pistol. But not actually.
Damage and
I suppose the truly Alpha Mercy would win with the threat of the pistol. But hey.
Remaining.
healing stream engaged. Nano boost is charging.
We're damage boosting. You're staying heavy on heals. And I'm not seeing, even though she's not taking damage, I could justify it if I saw incoming damage, but I don't. Not in her direction. We're just slow to toggle the damage on Echo. Or were for the last bit of this. I mean, we had some slow toggles in general.
Taking off.
Damage increase. Damage systems increase.
Thank you.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's get you back out there.
Force yourself a Valk. Really? We didn't damage with the Reaper?
Overtime.
Let's
You're
get you
here.
back out there.
Enemy target located.
Yeah. I too would expect that I'm going to get some support for this play. Which she does from the front line. And you help the front line.
This is not your time. Heroes never die.
Thank you.
Okay.
Weapon system overloaded.
We should be trying to force Valk. We have a little bit of this high noon time to get our Valk, because what's going to happen is they're going to massively take space against us during the high noon. But if we can get the remaining 6% ult charge, we can Valk at the back end of their high noon and push back and punish them for having gotten more aggressive with space than they can keep. And they can't keep it because the high noon doesn't last as long as the Valk. Okay. Now we're on Anna. Except Winston. Who's Winston really on? Yeah, okay.
This is not your time. Heroes never die.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just a victory Valk. Okay.
Victory.
So if we go through this, your Briggs is the thing that you spent the most time on and the thing that I would recommend you focus on most. You need to be less in the open and more protecting your shield with cover. Being a little bit in front of your Ana is fine. Even moving up a little bit, like your general position is really too far in front of your Ana. Like your Ana is here and you're like, let me be here. And it's like, no, let you be here. Let you be here type thing. You range a little further than you should in your natural state from Ana. The positions that you like to range to, if we gave you the benefit of cover, which frequently we're not because you're not taking it, would be like, I'm playing here to protect my Ana that's maybe even back here, and I push up to here to hit an Inspire, and then I'm potentially ready to fall back. Like, that's more what we want to be thinking about in terms of the tone of our aggression when we don't have rally, when we're not choosing to go, okay, me and Ana on cart, whatever, let's put pressure on the cart to move it, because there are times when that's what you'll have to do. And this is not some, oh, if you do this, it's never going to be any trouble for the Ana whatsoever. It's always going to be super easy mode. Like, yes, this makes it a lot easier, but you do still have to hit your whip shot on the monkey, get your bash on the diva. I did not see much shutdown of their diva at all in this game, and it's something that you're starting to look for. Not just the occasional boop on the diva. The boop on the diva really doesn't do much with how boosters work compared to things like jump pack. So really, let's try and play a little more towards the cover. Let's think of the positions that we're taking that are like 3/4 forward as, hey, these are shots that I hit a whip shot from, and then I back into like a halfback type thing. You're like, okay, I'm closer to my Ana than the group. That's more how we want to be thinking about it until the cleanup phase, unless we're calling or playing for an alternate strat, like, hey, let's pressure card, or hey, let's get super aggressive on our off angle because our main tank has also gotten super aggressive on a different one, and the main route is basically empty, leaving these guys sandwiched. Like, you can get into things like that, and that's fine, but that's not where we need to go right now. Words. I got distracted. Okay. Then positioning in terms of with cover, and positioning in terms of distance from your Ana and how that works with your Inspire. If I were to give you a third thing, it would be, hey, let's work on mentally tracking that diva a little more, seeing if we can find opportunities to get the punish on her the way we would try on the Winston. That's usually going to mean when she comes in or when she comes most of the way in, trying intentionally to get a bash on her during her boosters or micro missiles. She doesn't particularly like that. For your Lucio, do I want to go into your Lucio? you had again this like, I'm just gonna go here, my tracer's gone, I'm gonna continue to get this aggressive. Like, you are thinking aggressively with your supports. And Lucio can sort of get away with that, but he does need his wallets. You gotta have the wallets. You can't go aggressive like this. It was better when you had your tracer too and had the better timing. So I am gonna say a little bit more on this. You didn't really stay on him long enough that I want to get too much more into it than that. Are we gonna talk for Valks for about Valks for a Gold Mercy? We could. We could talk about Valks. That wouldn't be unwise. We could talk also about some of the beam swap speed. The Mercy did look better than the Brig. The Mercy did look better than the Brig. I would like to see some of these swaps come through faster. I would like to see some of this, hey, this Anna's healed up. Let me move on to doing the next useful thing. Like I do want, hey, try to be more useful with your stuff. I'm not saying you need to pull all the crazy best utility in the world. Like, yes, I did this thing. I body blocked here and locked this door and it let us get the team. No, that could be cool. Not really a mercy thing. But I am looking for, hey, let's try to eliminate some of this downtime. Like, we know we don't really need to just stay on this Reaper that's across here while we're waiting for the self-destruct off. We don't really need to stay on him with our healing from here. We're perfectly happy to go, no, let me boost someone who's going to be able to shoot sooner. That would be something that would be helpful for your Mercy. And then same thing down here where it's like, hey, I'm just hanging out doing this thing. Healing my Anna too long over here. Nope, we've got room to go ahead and go, hey, we could damage boost our Anna if we have to, or we could hit our damage boost on literally anyone else, or we could preempt, well, okay, where am I going to be able to put a damage boost that is more useful? More than healing the full health Anna. So not a ton in the Mercy world. Like, there's things that we could certainly work on with your positioning on Mercy. You still do also have some open stuff there, but it's not as bad as the Brig. And I think you're going to end up naturally working on some of that with just by working on the Brig and then the Lucio, because it's kind of a similar vein on all of them there. Anyway, that's what I'm going to cover on this one, because you played 3 heroes and I don't want to put more into your mind. I don't want to flood it. But if you or anyone else has questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat. Go ahead and throw them in the chat now. If you guys are enjoying the content, please do like and subscribe, as that helps out quite a bit, and I really do appreciate that. Or if you are looking to get coaching yourself, you can join my Discord in the description below, see what rates look like, see what sort of promos that we have going on. You can go in there and get notifications for when you have a temporal that isn't, half dead doing VOD reviews, etc. So you can be like, oh, fresh temporal is better temporal, something like that if you want to catch those for the future. Get those Discord pings. I think they're more reliable than the YouTube bell, but you could push the YouTube bell too. I'm not against that. Anyway, let's take a look at chat here, see if I missed anything. No, we're still chatting about the car. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I need to submit a review where I play every DPS in one game for temporal. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'd probably just be like, blah, stop jumping. I wouldn't actually be like that. I'd probably give you a couple topics like that and then still give you topics on many of the DPS. But yeah, you playing every hero in a game that wasn't Mystery Heroes, or every hero in the role in a game that wasn't Mystery Heroes, would be quite interesting. Quite interesting. I bet we'd enjoy that. Okay, I'm going to call this one here. Looks like I've got another one coming up. So if you guys want to stick around, that would be great. You can either stick on the page, or again, in that Discord, you'll see those pings. You'll see the streaming live channel that you can go into. Click on the new video if you like it there. Thanks, guys. Temporal out. Temporal out if he can get correct control of his mouse and not have it be Epic Pen. Now Temporal out.